What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back in the video on the channel, and today we are back with another episode of The Best, where we highlight the best items of 2023. When it comes to franchise places, what I do instead of picking my favorite restaurant is I'm highlighting my favorite orders instead from these places. Popeyes is one of my favorite franchise restaurants that exist, and as a menu, is very tough for me to single out what I think is the best. So we have more items than I usually get, but it is what it is, man. I'm a huge fan of Popeyes, if you don't know. So we have our favorite or best Popeyes items of 2023 with some updates. Now, there aren't many for two reasons. Number one, there were out of two items that I wanted to get, so I want to give honorable mention to these two things. The strawberry biscuit, which I absolutely love, they didn't have any. And there was a wing sauce that I wanted, but they didn't have that as well. So they gave me extra food, which I'm not really that mad at. I ordered a 4-piece and I ended up with 8 pieces of chicken, 2 biscuits, and 2 sides. That's a double order of fries right here. So before I want to get into this, if anyone is asking, there is none of the original hot as well as the strawberry biscuits. Everything else is my favorite items from Popeyes, with some updates. Start off with, of course, I don't think this is ever going to change, with the Popeyes chicken sandwich we had to get. I'm going to make a change to this because I had an idea, but it still is the chicken sandwich. So we have the truff chicken sandwich, which I'm a big fan of truff mayo. If you don't like it, you don't have to get that. You can get original or their spicy chicken sandwich. Nonetheless, I'm a fan of truff, so I did get that. I have an order of wings underneath that, which you can't really see, but they are here. So I will get into those as well. I got the wings without sauce for a reason. The reason being I have the sauce on the side instead. I did mention you could do that in the last video, but I didn't do that the first time. I just feel like it's a better idea to use as a dipping sauce. I have a 4-piece spicy chicken. There's 8 pieces here because like I said, I did get extra, which came with the side. Of course, my favorite Popeye side is that mac and cheese. I love their mac and cheese. And of course, I love Popeye's Cajun fries. Had to get those as well. Now, I'm a big fan of lemon pepper and garlic parm, so I'm gonna make a garlic parm chicken sandwich. This isn't on the menu, but you can ask for this, so what I'm gonna do is what people do, is I'm gonna use this bag. Roasted garlic parm chicken sandwich from Popeyes going in. Obviously, if you don't like this sauce, use a different one, but I love their roasted garlic parm. I can get down with that. Next up, you can't beat a classic. I love their chicken. Just the straight up spicy for me. If you like classic, that's cool, but I gotta go spicy. Get yourself a nice little, maybe a 3-piece, whatever you want. It couldn't be a Popeyes order without having something go not so good. So I do wish I had the original hot, because I wanted to make Nashville hot chicken with this, but I ain't have it. So somebody try it out for me. Either way, this is the best still to me. It just, there's a reason that it's called Popeyes chicken and biscuits, because that's what they do. They still call it chicken and biscuits, or just Popeyes now? Doesn't matter. That's what it used to be called. I'm old. I'm aging myself. Spicy has just enough seasoning on there. Nice and crispy. You just can't go wrong with it. Except for the fact that I got crumbs all over the place. Thigh is always my favorite cut of meat, by the way. Also, where's my drum at? Can I get a drum? Yeah. We have the original wings, but I'm gonna go in and dip these this time. I used all the damn sauce. Okay, here we go. A little dip. I highly suggest getting the sauce on the side. Because when you get it on here, the wings are going to get soggy on you pretty quick. Get it on the side. Even if you want to, you can still shake it up yourself in a container, but you'll also save yourself if you don't like the sauce. These are definitely the ghost pepper wings. Someone was asking about that, by the way. They are. The roasted garlic parm, again, if you don't like it, it's a little bit strong with the garlickiness, but I'm a fan. It also may not mix well with a ghost pepper because there's going to be a spicy element to it. Still. Just giving you a bit of a disclaimer. Also have, to me, some of the best fries in the fast food game. The Cajun fries. With the truff mayo. Bonus fries. Bonus fries. I did ask for blackened ranch. Of course, in the bag is regular ranch. That's why I love Popeyes, bro. We gonna just have disagreements, but I'm still gonna be here for it. Let's just make believe this is blackened ranch. You're killing me. You're killing me, Popeye. Killing me. Got the mac and cheese. To me, the best fast food mac and cheese there is. Honorable mention to Chick-fil-A, but when the mac is hitting right, which it is today, I'm definitely here for it. I'm not saying nothing. Listen, you give me a little bit of honey or jelly, I'm okay with the biscuit. But I don't think I can just eat this with no, nothing. They're good today. Sometimes it's like the biscuit lottery. Sometimes you get the ones that ain't really, you gotta heat them up. They're still pretty fresh today. So, I'm not mad at that. But overall, I gotta give them their flowers, man. Popeyes, for me, is still a goated fast food chain. If you have disagreements with this, I'm more than willing to be okay with that. Because the only issue I have with this place is the service. There's times where, like, again, they run out of things a lot, or they are forgetting things in your order and your order screwed up. But the food itself, for me, is always good. And I know franchises matter on where you are, so I completely understand that part for sure. But even when they don't get my order right, I'm still happy. I do wish I got my blackened ranch, though, I'm not gonna lie. But overall, I don't really dislike anything on the menu. There's nothing on the menu that if I got, I'd be like, I don't want to get that. All their sides, everything, I'm cool with. So I ain't mad at you. So I'm gonna give me one more thigh. I don't know how y'all work, but I'm team thigh. Like this right here, this the one for me. Forever, forever, ever. Now I think most of y'all agree with me. Why? Every Popeyes video I put out always has a ton of comments about how much they like the restaurant, but the service is a little, at times. Before I leave, I think I've told this story, but some of y'all might not have heard it. I'm gonna give you my favorite Popeyes service issue I ever had. Like I said before, none of these stories I ever made up. Maybe I have bad luck or something. But anyway. Went to Popeyes. This might have been last year. And I'm the type of person that I prefer to order through apps because I feel like it's easier when you're not on the spot and you're staring at the menu. I like to do it beforehand so that I'm not staring and not knowing what to order. Because sometimes I feel like that. When I go to a drive-thru, I sit there and I'm looking, I'm like, this way. I go, I got a pickup order, they can just pick my stuff up. So on this specific day, that's what I did. I pull up to the drive-thru, first window, hey, I got an online order. I don't know what name I use because I use a different name every time. But said I got an online order. They said, okay, drive to the next window. So I get to the front window. And it's a young lady. She had to be probably like, 18, 17, somewhere around there. A young lady. So she's FaceTiming someone. She's on FaceTime. She's standing there. She opens the thing, opens up, and I'm in my car staring at her. She's not even looking at me. She's on her phone, FaceTiming like this. And I'm just staring at her. Finally, after about 2.5 minutes, she looked, she said, 1 second. I said, okay. I'm not even going to argue because I'm not finna, it is what it is. I want nobody spit my food. I'm not getting mad. I don't get mad at stuff like that. But anyway, she hands me my stuff. Now, I had ordered because I was making a video like $40 worth of food. Half my order was missing. So I said, is this everything? She goes, yeah. I go, and so of course normally, like I look right in the bag. I'm like, excuse me, there's a couple of things missing from this order. Lo and behold, there's a second bag that the guy was like, hold on. Comes, she's like, she rolls her eyes, hands me the bag. The first thing I noticed when I look at both of the bags, because Popeyes bags are pretty see-through, you can see in there. I said, I don't think you gave me my sauces. She said, they're in there. They weren't in there. So, of course, I rumbled through the bag real quick. I'm looking. I said, all my sauces are missing. The loudest sigh I've ever, I don't care if you want to FaceTime somebody, but I want my food, man. So she finally, she goes over. She doesn't ask me what sauces I want. She grabs 2 of each of my sauces. Comes back to the thing. She does not break eye contact with dude. She was arguing with her man. I could tell. If that wasn't her man, that was her friend, but they was mad about something. So he's, I can hear him, and she's, right? She comes back to the window with all my sauces like this. Like in her hand. She goes, you ever see, I don't know how old some of y'all, you ever seen the Eminem, Guilty Conscience, the video, where somebody do something and they do the outer body thing and they're like, John is 22 years old. That was me. I was faced with a choice, bro. But I'm not finna yell at no 18-year-old woman. I didn't yell. I just, when I short circuit when people do stuff like this to me, because I'm really in my head, trying to summon all of the strength to not, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing good gonna come from that. She gave me my food. So I short circuit a lot. When I say I short circuit, I stared at her probably about 60 seconds. She didn't even look back. She was still FaceTiming. But I just looked up in the window and I'm like, I just start blinking them. And I'm doing this, I'm nodding. I don't know if when y'all get mad, or when you I start nodding. I'm going. Well, I'm going. Finally, I just drove off. But it's the only place I've ever been to that I would return to because the food is so good that I just had to deal with it. I'm not finna, I just drove off, bro. I know a lot of y'all about to be tough people in the comments and say, well, I would have done, look, if y'all want to yell at young ladies and stuff like that, that's y'all. I'm not finna do that. This did happen, a similar incident at McDonald's one time. That one took a lot more strength because the way he was trying to be a smartass, But again, I really don't want to get in trouble because I blacked out on a fast food employee. Because some of these kids these days, they will try to fight you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to fight no kid and then get in trouble for fighting a kid. I'm just not finna do that. Sometimes you gotta, pride is a sin for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my Popeyes worst story. Now, one time I had to go in there and Auntie fixed it for me. I learned that. If you got a Popeyes problem before I get out of here, go to Auntie. She'll straighten you out. She might yell at them for you, but you got to go in there. There's always an Auntie. She got a visor on. That's Auntie. She'll fix your order up for you real nice. I learned that after that. I just go to Auntie when there's a problem. But that's my favorite Popeyes order. I got mad chicken here, so I'm gonna give my chicken away because again, I didn't order all this food. Like they gave me extra because they were missing some stuff I had placed through the app, and they said, we can give you this, that, and the third. And I said, all right, cool. It comes out to being, I think the sauces were like $5, and I got like $20 extra food. So I'm not complaining. Like that's fair as hell. It is what it is. And at least they told me, so I ain't come home with no surprise. Other than my ranch not being the right ranch, cool. Can I see my receipt? Yeah, it's right there. It says Black Ranch. I'm looking at it now. But anyway, I don't want to overeat on this stuff. Holiday season, all that good stuff. We'll be back. I hope y'all enjoyed Popeyes. Let me know your favorite Popeyes order, by the way. I'm getting a little aggy because I thought about that chick throwing. You ever think about something that make you mad? That shit just happened to me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. So right now I'm sitting here and I'm like, why didn't I? But imagine if I threw the sauces back. Don't do that. I'm not finna fight no fast food employee, bro. Like they that's not an easy job at the end of it is an easy look. I don't fight no more. I'm too old for that stuff. I'm over that. But we'll be back, man. Tomorrow. More content. I love y'all. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.